of IUPAC so that you get a grasp of the subject and you never lose marks in it. So let's see how. These are the examples. Let us now solve a few examples on the IUPAC nomenclature using the rules discussed earlier. So what did we discuss earlier? We are going to see here. See, now questions can come in different forms. You clearly see over here CH3 is just given so that you get confused. It is just carbon having 3 hydrogens. So don't worry about it. This longest chain is 3 carbons. So the name is propane. So the parent alkane is propane. And what do you spot? O or halo? Halo, my dear friend. Functional group is halo and halo is a prefix. So prefix is bromo. And this bromo will be ahead of propane, making it bromopropane. So let's see the second example. You can clearly see the maximum number of carbons are 4. And 4 carbons, so the name would be butane. Longest carbon chain is butane. And because it's this butane, you have to spot O. Hello, what do you spot? O. And because of that O, I consider the functional group as OH. And when it is a OH, the suffix is OL. And because of that ol, the E from the butane will be removed and the ol will be added, making it butanol. The third example. You can clearly see there are 4 carbons. Longest carbon chain is 4 and parent alkane is butane. But sir, there is no O, there is no halo. But there is a double bond. And the functional group that you spot was alkene. And this alkene has a suffix "ene." So remove the "ene", add the "ene", get your 2 marks. Butene. Now this carbon, okay, how many carbons? You can, sir, is this a branch chain because I can see a branch? No, it is just a chloro. Remember that. Don't get confused by the chloro in your exam. So there are 6 carbons in the straight chain. So longest carbon chain is 6. And parent alkane is hexane. And there is a functional group chloro, that is halo. The chloro will be a prefix and therefore the name would be chlorohexane. Let's see the last 2 final examples. Now how many, sir, this is very difficult. This looks terrifying. I know it does, but it is very, very simple. So longest carbon chain. You might be thinking, sir, what is the longest carbon chain? We can't even understand. The straight chain. But wait a second. When there is a branch chain, you need to do all the possible chains. Straight chain, 5 carbons. This chain, 5 carbons. That chain, 5 carbons. So whichever carbon you choose, it doesn't even matter. Let's choose the straight one. So the longest carbon chain is 5. So the name is pentane. So what about these 2, such a huge structure? Just count the number of carbons. C2H5, C2H5, ethyl. So the alkyl, the functional group is alkyl, and in this functional group alkyl, the prefix would be ethyl. And when this ethyl on pentane, it will turn into ethyl pentane. So you can clearly see I substituted the entire structure as C2H5. It doesn't even matter. Ethyl pentane. One more example to go, HCOOH. So HCOOH is nothing but, I don't know, how many carbons? There's only 1 carbon, so the name would be methane. And in this methane, you can clearly see the bond, the O will suggest you that it is a COOH, that is a carboxylic acid. And what was the suffix for carboxylic acid? It was oic acid. And because of that oic acid, methane suffix, meaning add the oic acid after. Methane, remove the E, add the oic acid, methanoic acid. And there you have it, my friends, a lot of examples of IUPAC to go over and over so that you get it. Thank you.